Hello everyone, this is Vipul Mishra. So, in this particular video, I'll talk about how to train our algorithm on private data. Specifically, if you look into the healthcare data or banking data, these are all private data that we cannot utilize openly or publicly. Most of the data is the private data, which is still in the hospital and unutilized in terms of al- training our algorithm. So a very big question came in our mind how to utilize those private patient data to train our algorithm to solve a particular problem. So let me consider one scenario which is like currently emerged, that is the COVID-19. So how to solve COVID-19 problem, or how to reduce the efforts of doctors to develop algorithm that can help them out to find out the COVID-19 patient. So this starts from November 2019. COVID-19 starts spreading in the world. Then our researchers think of, can we help the world, or can we overcome this problem, or can we control this COVID-19? So a lot of domain comes into the picture, like medicine domains comes into the picture, vaccine domain comes into the picture, Ayurveda also comes into the picture. Then AI researchers also think, can we also help the doctors to overcome this problem, to reduce this problem, to help the doctor? So then they think of, can our algorithm able to identify who is in the most risk? Then can AI algorithm able to diagnose the patient? Can we help the pharma industry to develop the drug in a faster pace? Or is there any drug which is available in the market can be utilized to treat the COVID patient? Or is we are able to predict the spread of this disease, how fast it will spread, when the flat curve will emerge, when the curve will goes down, and most important is really we are able to predict with the help of data that when the next pandemic will come, so that our government peoples are ready for that, because this is not the first, this is not the last, so we should be ready for that. So the researchers think, can we utilize the data and solve these problems? Specifically, if we talk about India, we have around 586 dedicated COVID-19 hospitals. We have more than 1 lakh isolation beds. We have more than 15,000 ICU beds available. And we have 6 lakhs cases till today when I am recording this video. So, can we utilize this enormous data to solve the problem? What is the hurdle? Let's take the data from the hospital and solve the problem. So big question. A big, like all the hospitals generating enormous data. And if you consider the world, then it's like thousands of hospitals which are generating enormous data. The big question came in our mind, can we utilize this enormous data? So once we think, okay, let's utilize the data. So we start collecting the data from the hospitals. Yes, we can solve the problem and we are very happy. Then we start collecting the data. Once we go to start collecting the data, then we feel very unhappy, because this data is not a public data. This is a private data of the patient, and hospital immediately refuse to share the data. Oh, now what to do? Without data, we cannot train our algorithm. Without data, we cannot move ahead, because data is the fuel for AI algorithm to train, to learn. So then the major problem occurs in front of us. The data is private. Government regulatory will not allow to take the data from the hospital. Data sharing policies are very rigid. We cannot put all the data in one single place. Then still, can I train our AI model without sharing the data? Is there any possibility to solve the problem? So then a new methodology comes into the picture, that federated learning, and that enables machine learning models to run to learn from the private data without moving the data from hospital to the cloud, or without moving data from one place to another place, and most important, without compromising the privacy. So how exactly federated learning solve the problem? So let's assume we have one center and we have four hospitals available in our vicinity. So these four hospitals can be like one hospital in the New York, one hospital in the Australia, one hospital in the India, or these hospitals can be anywhere around the world that just need to connect it over the internet. So how exactly we'll do? So the first, we'll create a global model in our data center, and we send these global model to all the hospitals. Now what hospital we will do? Hospital will train this model in their local data, what is available within the hospital. So now this hospital will train with their data, this hospital will train with their data, this hospital will train with their data, and this hospital will train with their data. Now this global model is trained on the local data. Then what we'll do, we'll send this trained model which is trained on the different data and comes into the server. Now this server has some learning from hospital 1, some learning from hospital 2, some learning from hospital 3, some learning from hospital 4, and they combine these learnings into one place, and they use federated average. Now this federated average, what it will do, it will take the important information from all these learned network, and then it will train the original network with this learning. Now again it will send this learned network to the hospitals, and then again this hospital will train on the local data. So with this, we do not need to move our data from one place to another place. We do not need to reveal the information of the data, and this entire information, this entire data will remain private, but our AI model will leverage with this data and train the AI model. So now, how we'll maintain the data privacy? Because that is a very big concern. So what we'll do, we'll utilize the differential privacy to solve this problem. And another way, we'll use the encrypted computation to solve the problem. So what we'll do, we'll add the noise into the raw data, so that even if any attacker is there, then also they are not able to extract the original data because noise is present over data. So then our model will train on the secure data. Why it will work? A big question. Why it will work and how it will work? So if you look into the AI algorithm or this deep learning algorithm, they are looking for the general information. Generality is there. They are looking for the broader information, not looking for the individual patient. And this broad information we are able to get from the secure data. So in this way, we are able to solve the problem. We can solve any of the problem which is use the private patient data, and and easily we can train our model. So what conclusion we can draw from here? We can utilize the federated learning, and then multiple institutions, hospitals, clinics can allow to train the model from their private data without leaking of data, without losing their privacy. And with this, this can provide insights on the existing data, which is like a X-ray data, CT scan data, blood reports, oxygen data, oxygen level data, and with this, our model can be trained, and this trained model can help to the doctors to reduce reduce their efforts to just find out who is in the most risky position, to identify for the governments like when next pandemic can be occur or many other related problems. So I hope I'm able to convey my message that federated learning is a way to train our model without losing privacy of data, without sharing of the data. Thank you very much. This is Vipul Mishra. Thank you so much.